It is John the Net Guy. So this is from GIM. It's a micro ATX case. It is fragile, that's French. It is a very, very similar looking case to the O11 Dynamic. So if you're looking for this, fishbowl style all glass front case with the side fans so they go on against the back here. This is one of my first times building in one of these cases, but we're going to build one now real quick in this case from GIM. So this is the GM3 Mini. Now, if you're used to the O11 Dynamic, that is an ATX case and it's very big. A lot of people don't have room for that case. Well, check this out. This is the GM3 Mini. Now, you're looking at the glass going, why does it have that, color to it? Well, it's actually just a tint. So again, tempered glass, that's what's, causing that little glare is this. So as I remove the different sides, it'll get clearer and clearer. And then when we get done, it'll be completely clear. I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off so you can see. There we go. That's how clear that glass is. Yeah. So it reflects quite a bit, but I want to put that in there because I want to build a PC in this, and we're going to do that together. I figure what better way to test out a new case design. Let's talk real quick about the I/O options that I have here. What I'm looking at is the I/O right here. So it's going to have 2 regular USB 2s and 1 USB 3. It does have separate audio connectors. It is going to have separate power, and then it looks like this is going to be your LED, or maybe this is your LED. You could set them up either way because the wiring is exactly the same, but it does not come with the controller, does not come with any fans. I just happen to have fans that I'm going to bring in, so that's not a big problem. It does have a removable back panel, and you're noticing here it has a ventilated back panel, and that's on purpose because of the way that this is designed. Now you can put an AIO back here if you have the piping. The way that it's designed, your AIO can mount here, moves your IO very, very close and tight sideways. You put a 240 AIO and run the pipes forward there. It does take a traditional power supply. You got a couple choices on power supply. They draw air in from this large fan out through the back. So I've decided, I'm going to have this one pull this way. Full size. This is a 750 watt power supply, and it's going to fit in there. This does come with a screw kit here. You'll see that right here. This is from GIM. This is their GM3. So there's a bunch of different standoffs and screws. We'll get to those when we get to those. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get this power supply mounted. So you can mount this any way you want. The nice thing is that back panel does have ventilation here. It is going to have some drive trays, so best way to demo this is just building it, I say. So if I want to put one of my extra larger, I've got an 8 terabyte we could throw in here for storing games. I can put that in here, or I could mount my SSDs, my SATA SSDs inside here. It looks like the cage is removable too. Anyway, so I was able just to pull that up and out. So now I've got a lot more room. Good ventilation for the back of the motherboard. I'm looking at that. Plenty of room. Now, because we're going to put a motherboard in here, I'm going to put my CPU header out the top, so I've got plenty of room for that and to hide the cable. The one thing I would say here is running the power supply cable. It looks like you're going to have to run them through this little gap, and that's because it doesn't have a standard power supply basement. So I'm going to have to figure out where my motherboard power is going to come through. I'm going to have to run it through here. It looks just like an O11 Dynamic just shrunk down, but no, this is actually from GIM. This is our GM3 Mini